Hello, I'm Lorne Klein, Regional Forage Specialist with the Ministry of Agriculture in Weyburn. Pocket gophers, more commonly called moles, are burrowing rodents that push up mounds of soil in hay fields and pastures. These hills create rough surfaces which increase the cost of haying operations by reducing travel speed, increasing wear and tear of cutting parts, and increasing plugging of equipment. One method of reducing molehill problems is to level the hills in early spring. This video will feature machinery that producers have modified for leveling mole hills. This machine is a 35-foot international deep tillage cultivator. The two front rows of shanks were moved to the back row of the frame. New grader blades were bolted onto the shanks using grade 8 bolts. This machine is quite sturdy and is capable of leveling large badger hills when the wheels are lifted to apply the full weight of the frame to the blades. If rocks are pulled out, they can be windrowed by lifting the blades at given locations across the field. This unit has been used 1 year on 300 acres. Power requirement varies from 80 to 140 horsepower, depending upon the pressure applied to the blades. This machine is a 47-foot serial implement 6,000 Noble blade cultivator. The original shovels were removed and 3 by 6 inch angle irons, 5/8 inches thick and 44 inches long were welded to the frame. To reduce pulling out stones, the hitch can be elevated so the front of the shovels is slightly higher than the back. This machine is very sturdy and capable of leveling large badger hills. This unit has been used for 8 years and has leveled over 10,000 acres. Power requirement varies from 120 to 200 horsepower, depending upon the pressure applied to the shovels. This machine is a 30-foot Co-op Implements light-duty cultivator. The original shanks were removed and a vertical frame extension was added. Angle iron 6 by 6 inches and 5/8 inches thick was welded to the vertical frame at approximately 45 degrees to the direction of travel. In rough field conditions, the machine is operated with the angle irons raised approximately 1 inch from the soil surface. This allows soil to spread and disperse underneath. Most of the time, it is dragged with no pressure on the wheels, applying the full weight of the frame to the angle irons. This unit is more effective when soil conditions are relatively dry. If rocks are pulled out, they normally roll into windrows on each side. This unit has been used for 5 years on 250 acres. Power requirement varies from 80 to 120 horsepower, depending upon the pressure applied to the angle iron. This machine is a 40-foot Leon rod weeder. The original shanks were removed and replaced with deep tillage cultivator shanks. Salvage grader blades, 4 feet long, were bolted to the back side of the cultivator shanks with grade 8 bolts. The rod weeder frame was extended and a second set of 4 land leveler wheels was mounted behind the grader blades. These wheels can be adjusted manually to control the blade height. The underside of the frame and the hitch were reinforced to compensate for the increased stress on the frame. During operation, the original front wheels are normally raised to avoid contact with hills. This unit has been used 1 year on 400 acres. Power requirement varies from 80 to 120 horsepower, depending upon the pressure applied to the blades. This machine is a 36-foot B336 Morris rod weeder. The original shank assemblies that drove the rods were removed. Square tubing, 2.5 inches, was bolted to the shanks and salvage grader blades were bolted to the steel tubing. This machine is usually operated with no hydraulic pressure on the wheels, allowing the full weight of the machine to rest on the grader blades. If rocks are pulled out, they can be windrowed across the field. This unit has been used for 4 years on 150 acres. Power requirement varies from 80 to 100 horsepower, depending upon the pressure applied to the blades. This video has featured some of the producer-modified equipment for leveling mole hills. For more information on this or other agriculture topics, contact your nearest regional office or visit our website. I'm Lorne Klein with the Ministry of Agriculture.